Hi Scorpios, welcome to your reading for April 15th through whenever this finds you. This is Bear Food Mama Intuitive Reading. I've switched things up a little. If you want to enter to win a free reading on 424, go ahead and enter free reading in the comments here. Otherwise, we'll get started. King of Pentacles is falling out to start your reading off. So you're coming into an energy of security, and you have a lot to look forward to, especially as Taurus season comes around. So you might be manifesting. We have the Scorpio full moon coming up on April 23rd. So it's called the pink moon. And I like to envision pink as the color of the heart chakra when it's healed. So you might have been doing a lot of healing. Anyway, let's get going. Did a little spring cleaning and changed up my space a little bit. Also, like, I don't know what it is, but the Mercury retrograde energy has been like really just kicking my butt a little bit. I wanted you to see the moon and the stones, but you know, we'll get there. Let's see here. So, what do my Scorpios need to know? Archangel Michael, please bring clear, concise messages through for my Scorpio collective. Mother Mary, please bring messages of compassion through. Spirit, protect this reading. Send all negative energy back to sender for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Transmuted tenfold. Amen. Amen. So let it be. Nine of Wands. Okay. So this message is quickly. Wow. Okay. Okay. So you might be feeling really secure right now, and in typical Mercury retrograde fashion, somebody may be coming in to, like, I don't know, give you their flighty, non-committal energy. You have the Devil and the Three of Swords kind of at the center here. What are you going to do about that? This is like a last test. You're going to stay emotionally balanced. King of Cups, Scorpio, showing up in your own reading. Ten of Wands. Why the Ten of Wands? Two of Pentacles reversed. The High Priestess reversed. You're maybe dealing with a Pisces. You may be dealing with somebody who used spiritual law the wrong way, or like tried to manifest you but like forgot about free will or something. Interesting. Who's this King of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Divine partnership. This is you mastering the element of earth in your chart. So you might have a lot of earth in your chart, or you might look there to see what you've been mastering. It is also you mastering like the masculine and feminine sides of like material reality. So being able to fend for yourself, being financially stable, being abundant in your company. The company you keep is no longer these like flighty individuals, but you may have like a couple tests coming through just to make sure. The universe is just like, I'm just checking. The Knight of Wands. Here's the Knight of Wands. Somebody you need to hold your energy against. Yeah, it's a test, a little bit about how much you value your energy. You may have not fully established this rule over your domain, either with the universe or like, I don't know, the universe is all things, right? But it's like there's a part of you that doubts like your ability or your capability somehow. Let's clarify. King and Queen of Pentacles. The Sun. Wow. You might look back on the Lionsgate portal manifestations you did or readings that we did here if you've been following me for that long. I haven't been around that long. This is a tiny channel. Tiny, small channel. We're getting started, though. You might have a child, and you might be, like, really focusing on securing your foundations for them, like leaving a legacy. Also, as Taurus season comes into full sway, like you might just be feeling some like childlike joy. You could have been dealing with like seasonal depression, maybe. I don't know why specifically that's coming through, except for the sun and the childlike joy with all the natural like abundance of the Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Um, there's something about everything being like in full bloom, especially by August of this year. Your harvest from Taurus season till like August and early September is gonna just be awesome. So I'm wondering why this isn't your past energy though. Why Page of Pentacles? Because you started something new and you're not really sure like how successful it is yet, but it's like more successful than you could imagine. Just keep going with whatever that is. Something new, especially in terms of projects or career ideas, something you started learning that you're maybe still working on. Um, you just haven't quite like, you don't feel like you fully established yourself there yet, but in the 5D, you're like already there. This is crazy. We have the Sun and the Page of Pentacles. You might have two kids, or you might be like blending families. You might have met somebody that you're like joining forces with, blending families. Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands. Who's this person? The Lovers. I'm sorry, this is crazy because you have the Lovers here and then you have the Devil, Three of Swords. And I'm just like, why? Did you? Okay, first of all, I want to know, you might be dealing with a Gemini or fire sign. Who is the Lovers for you, Scorpio, and why are they showing up as your test? Ten of Cups reverse. This is somebody who drains your happiness for their own, and they like they play to your people pleasing side. So there's a part of you that wants to make everybody happy, and it's like, or even just the people that are really close to you, like you want to give everything to make somebody happy. And this person is like, oh yeah, we're made for each other because you'll totally give me everything. And then you give them everything, and then they just leave you like heartbroken, or like you're drained, or you have nothing left to give. I have no fucks left to give. That song came through my head. Um, so the love that you experience with this person or these kinds of relationships or with these kinds of people, it becomes this devil energy, because instead of being um, a mutual, like tempered exchange of like energies, it becomes something that you're both negatively attached to because you're bonded through either your traumas or yeah, your shadows, like, and so your heart breaks. This is you learning to hold your boundaries and your space and your energy so that that doesn't happen, so you don't fall into codependency, and so that love connections don't become these toxic like cycles. What else about this Devil and the Three of Swords for Scorpio? I mean, the obvious thing that I would think from that is like care for yourself first, right? King of Cups. What's the High Priestess reverse? I'm curious. Okay. Oh, victory. So you're winning victory over this cycle, especially if you've been dealing with a fire sign who's been like flighty, in and out, and you like held your ground. Maybe even just express to this person, like you could be in a healthy-ish relationship with this person and you just have things to work on together. Like you may have just expressed like, I tend to do this. Like I overgive, 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 and then I become resentful because my needs aren't being met, instead of like expressing that my needs are these and I need to hold my space like accordingly. On the other hand, this could be, you know, like really toxic, draining dynamics. Take it as it resonates, and of course, keep yourself safe and loved. You are loved. What else? Temperance reverse. Yeah, victory over this. You may also have been dealing with a Capricorn. Like you and this Capricorn could have been in like really stable energy together. And then I'm hearing like one of you like Like maybe you had an addiction. With the Knight of Wands there, it could have been it might not have been you. I'm seeing it's the Capricorn here, but there's like sex addiction and overcoming that. But the Knight of Wands can be anything, like just a quick fancy is what I'm hearing. Like just anything that gives this person or you like a good time but isn't healthy for you. It's like you're overcoming those. And this Temperance reverse also talks about speaking up for yourself. Um Temperance can talk about like going with the flow. It's also a fire sign we were talking about, could be a Sag, but the Six of Swords on the bottom, you're moving to calmer waters because kind of counterintuitively, like you're not necessarily going with the flow in this instance. You're like, no, I'm stopping the flow. This is when I need to be solid as a rock, like this King of Cups stable on his throne. All of this crazy water is moving all around him, and his throne is just like stable, and he's chilling, and he's come up from the deepest depths, and he's like, I know what's down there. Like, I'm not scared. I don't have any thalassophobia. The Star reversed. Okay, what is the King of Cups? The Magician? Yeah, somebody was manifesting you, but they weren't considering your free will, and they were trying to manifest you like without talking to you. Yeah, that's weird. They were trying to like connect with you in the like astral, or the 5D, or like manifest you without talking. They were testing magic. They were testing their ability to manifest, and they were basically like, all right, if magic's real, freaking prove it to me, universe. Like, send me my Scorpio. And then they didn't even bother like connecting with you or talking with you. That's weird. Who's this High Priestess Magician reverse energy? This is somebody who is like trying to develop Six of Cups reversed. Somebody from your past you don't want to meet. Eight of Cups reverse, somebody that you've separated from or who separated from you, who like you would rather not see again. Page of Wands, they might, well, yeah, they want to start something new. Somebody from your past. Five of Wands reverse, they don't want to fight with you. So they, sorry, I hit the mic. So they didn't want to talk to you face to face because they didn't want to fight with you. Five of Wands reverse. And they didn't want to rehash like anything from the past. They wanted like something fresh, entirely new. So they're like manifesting you. They're testing magic. They're like, if this is gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and that's it. I'm not gonna like pursue anything. I'm not gonna like talk to this person. It's gotta happen by like the most magical circumstances in the universe, which is romantic, but also a bit like naive with the Page of Wands here. Um, yeah, I actually feel kind of bad for this person now that I see it that way. I was like, what? And now I'm like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. It could have been you too. It could have been you manifesting somebody like in the astral. I'm reading this book right now called the Mistress of Spices. It's really cool. She talks about like casting like a mental like line or hook into the astral plane to manifest or to like bring whatever to her, which is so cool because if you've ever read The Untethered Soul, when I was reading that book, I remember I was having these like dreams, and whenever I wanted to recall them, I would just pretend I was like a fisherman on like a little circle of water or memories in my brain, and then like I would just reel them in picture by picture, and they would always come back. But there's definitely something to the symbolism of the fisherman or the person casting a line into the depths or the waters of the unconscious, right? Which is this King of Cups. So you could have been manifesting something or really using your tools of manifestation, but sort of forgetting that the connection in the 3D um, is where a person expresses their free will to choose. Interesting. Five of Swords with the Ten of Wands. Oh, and the Hermit. Virgo. Five of Swords, Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is good because it's like you're putting down a burden finally, and you've been carrying it for a while. You're carrying this, these staffs or staves, sorry, to your community, and you're going to build a wall back there. Whoop! And it's basically like you deciding, this is my community. This is what I care for. This is what I'm willing to pick up the burden for. This is what I'm willing to sacrifice. The Hermit can say that you may have like closed yourself off a bit too much. And then the Five of Swords can also say the same thing. Like, you say something, this might be you, but like, it's like you've said something to make a point at the cost of those in your community. I feel like with the Hermit here, though, that was necessary because the Hermit has the star in this lamp and it's what's guiding him. I'm thinking of that Disney movie that just came out. It's called Wish. And they all have these stars, and the stars like light up in their chests, and it's the power of, and we talked about, sorry, it's the power of like manifestation, of healing, of like being able to create wish fulfillment in the 3D through one's own skills and talents. The premise of the story is that like this king has an ability to take people's wishes and like hold on to them and keep them for safekeeping, and they can forget about them, and he just grants them so they don't have to work towards them because it's too hard to make wishes come true. And we talked about pink being the color of a healed heart at the beginning of the reading, but like green is the color of the heart chakra as it's healing. It's also the color of like the bad guys in the Disney movies, like Maleficent and that specific king. Like it talks about colors of green and like projections of shadow and stuff. So, and then this guy's wearing green. Ta-da! So it's like I don't know, it's like you recognize the wolf in sheep's clothing. What's the Two of Pentacles reverse? Nine of Swords reverse. Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant reverse. The Hanged Man. Another Pisces card. So something might have been out of balance again in the 3D because of what was happening in the astral. And whoever it is that you left behind, you did so in a way that created like a non-traditional path forward. But you feel stuck. You feel stuck because you keep looking back, and the way forward, okay, you had this security and happiness, maybe kids. 10 of Cups get turned over because of like codependency or addiction from one or either or both sides. And it becomes this devil energy, this brokenhearted energy. Victory, yes, but like a need to temper emotions and a need to hold your boundaries to move to calmer waters. So you do that, you move to calmer waters, you get so freaking strong with your swimming that you like your throne is immovable here. But you're doubting your intuition because something you tried to manifest didn't come through. You have this Page of Wands and then this Ten of Wands. You have this idea of what it is that you're supposed to be upholding because of the spiritual knowledge that you've been given or the insights that you've garnered from like spending your time in this journey. And you may feel, the Hangman says you feel stuck, but like that's not the typical. I don't know why everybody says it's stuck. I mean, I could see how he looks stuck, but he's not stuck. He's willfully choosing this like self-imposed pain in order to gain enlightenment, in order to understand like the knowledge of the runes. So there's something you've done here that you've let go of in the physical. With the Hierophant reversed, maybe a marriage. With the Two of Pentacles reversed, maybe like your ego identity as it relates to like money and worth. That's come up in your readings before. In order to gain some sort of knowledge about this manifestation. What was this manifestation? Three of Pentacles? Self-mastery. Mastery insofar as it allows you to like work with others, do for others, be of service to others. It's your path of service. And you have this idea. You have this idea about your path of service, and you don't understand how to do it. Why not? I think you're thinking too much about it. Seven of Pentacles. Was it worth it? Did I really want to? Here, maybe you can see the cards a bit better if I do this. There you go. I'll figure this camera angle out eventually. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Swords reversed. Judgment. Whoa. This is really interesting. I don't actually know. It's like the Queen of Swords upright is somebody who can cut you with her words even though it sounds to others like she's being perfectly polite. She tells you the truth that's hard to hear, but she can do so in a way that like makes her sound like a cat with cream. I don't know why that's coming through. Maybe you have cats. Judgment can indicate a resurrection. It can also indicate stepping forward into your new life. And I think this is all cycles of like your old past lives or past lifetime or like your old ego identity, right? And you kind of have taken on the burden and you're stepping forward. The Knight of Cups is like the love offer guy or like a business offer. It could be a love or business offer, and somebody is just spelling it out plainly for you because they've tried to tell you in the astral and they've tried to tell you I'm hearing this person has never resorted to emotional communication. They've never met you on the level of your element, which is water. Ten of Cups reversed over here. Temperance reversed. That they're holding is holding two cups. Yeah. This person might be whoever you were dealing with in the past. They might be materialistic a little bit, or they might just be very like grounded in the material and not have like a lot of spiritual insight or like emotional insight. Their energy comes through like actions and words. And then it's like if you're dealing with a person, right? And this is like a love reading for you because we have the Lovers and the Devil and the Heartbreak card with the divine couple at the back end of this reading. You're wondering like, was it worth it? And then you get an emotional blunt communication. And this allows you to make like a firm, solid judgment call. If this is you like career-wise, learning something new and not really seeing yet like how successful it's going to be, I think what you don't see is somebody coming forward to offer you like a partnership in business or like a job or a raise or promotion or something with the Knight of Cups there. And it's literally right as you're like, is this even worth it? Like, why am I doing this? Like, and then this person is like, here you go. Could also just be you being like, oh no, I like doing this. Like, I'm gonna boss up now. Like, I don't need to self-sabotage with Queen of Swords reverse. Queen of Swords reverse can indicate like creating illusions in order to prevent yourself from moving forward. You might be like really stepping into this autonomy and having some imposter syndrome. Yeah. Judgment, though, is you stepping into your new life. The Emperor reverse, Justice reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Why are they all reversed for one? And also, what? Six of Wands. With the Temperance reverse over here, you had somebody trying to like stop you. That's silly. It's not. I mean, it could be really like messed up, right? I don't mean to trivialize anyone's situation. I just think it's silly that somebody would mess with you because you're obviously like successful and doing fine moving forward. And it appears their efforts were just so trivial, like literally. Although you may have been having with the Nine of Swords reversed here, like a lot of psychic fatigue. I know that like the last week or so has been difficult for me too, so I feel that. But you have the Six of Wands over here, so victory. I know you can't see him all the way. Da, 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 victory. And maybe even being like in the limelight a little bit. More Sagittarius energy. You might be dealing with Sagittarius. What's the outcome of this situation for Scorpio? Six of Cups reverse. The Tower reverse. Whoa. The Empress reverse. The Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Why are they all reversed? What is going on? I guess my deck is reversed. I don't know. Not entirely. Huh. That's interesting. High Priestess, Hangman reverse, Fool reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Empress reverse, Tower reverse, Six of Cups reverse. Okay, so I haven't read this way in a while, but this is your return to sender. Usually when I see things reversed, I see them as like blockages that are in your energy, like things that are blocked in your energy that are available to you with a certain like mindset or like a certain revelation, even just like after watching this video. Right now, this energy feels currently blocked to you because you're wondering like, is it worth it? I've suffered so many injustices, like I've had people try to control me. I have like all these other things that I've tried that are like rotting on the vine. Like, is this worth it? And the Queen of Wands is like, I'm just gonna enjoy the moment. I'm just gonna enjoy the beauty of this moment. I'm just gonna enjoy the beauty of like this light, feeling good, looking good, smelling good. Like, I'm just gonna let this light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Yeah, maybe you listen to that song. But it can also mean, if it doesn't mean something that's blocked, it can also mean that your return to sender transmuted in tenfold brings somebody an awakening. The Six of Cups reverse person, or both, if they've done any injustice to you or tried to keep you from moving forward in any way. You have the Emperor and the Empress here. Whoever this is, it's like the highest outcome for all involved. It's like, I think all you were trying to do with this King of Cups super serious energy, right? Like, this guy is not smiling. He's just seen too much. but he knows how to hold compassion for other people. He's not like calloused over in his heart space. He and this Queen of Wands, like he needs this, like I wouldn't say needs, but like the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands are like a really lovely pairing, because look at how playful she is and how stoked she is on life and just this little like glow. And the King of Cups is like just holding it together all the time. So this is you either finding that aspect within yourself with the sun back here, or finding somebody who or somebody finds you, I don't know, who like lights that spark within you. And then as you're sort of stepping into your new life, like this Tower moment, Six of Cups, Empress, Emperor, Seven of Cups, Justice, Hangman, Fool, Ace of Pentacles comes to this other person you were dealing with. Yeah, you trigger an awakening in somebody. And I just want to say, like, if you're a healer of some sort, or you've like gone through a spiritual journey and you went through it and you're wondering like, how is this good for me? Triggering an awakening in somebody else is like, it's not necessarily a healer's job, because awakenings, and then you have the High Priestess here for them too with the Hangman. Awakenings aren't our job as like as spiritualists, as like tarot readers, as healers. That's not our job. We don't induce awakenings. Like, people are ready for those when they're ready for those. It would be like trying to induce an awakening in somebody would be like giving someone a gummy bear and they're just expecting candy and it's got like a tab of acid on it, like, and they've never done drugs before and they don't do drugs, like that scene from like SLC Punk, with, I think it's Bob, who like doesn't even take ibuprofen. It would be like that. We don't do that. But you triggered an awakening in this person through living your life out the way you specifically did, and through creating and manifesting the outcome that you manifested, and they watched you. It's like they watched you do this and they were like, whoa, maybe there is something that I can learn here about what this person does, or I don't know. It's like they chose it. However you lived your life, you walked. I'm hearing through the shadow of the valley of death. Oh man. And they watched you, and then you came out the other side and they were like, whoa, I bet I could do something like that. So you've inspired somebody. You have the Page of Wands here, and you may not even know it. You may not even know this person. Like, you could just be, I don't know, you could have like a social media presence, or I don't know, maybe you wrote a book and then somebody 100 years in the future is reading it and it's influencing their life. Oh yeah, with the Knight of Swords here, yeah, maybe your words, something with your words, which is really cool to think about, right? That's like time travel. Like, somebody could literally be reading your book 100 years in the future and you haven't even like started it yet. So if you have an idea for something, Scorpio, get started, because the time is now. Like, literally, it's only now. It's all we have. The rest is an illusion. So that's your message. I hope this resonated. If it did, let me know, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all probably tomorrow. Yeah.